As a wedding filmmaker, capturing the precious moments of a couple's special day is at the utmost importance. And to that point, having the right gear for you is just super essential. Now, today we're going to be looking at some of the best filmmaking gear to help you capture super stunning images and make your job that much easier. In this video, I'll include really pricey options, medium options, and budget starter options. Obviously, the most important thing here is a camera.
This is the Sony A7S Mark III.
A7S III from Sony.
This, the Sony A7S III.
And I'm happy to report that it does not disappoint at all.
The camera that we've been waiting for what, 5 years now? And was it worth the wait? F yeah.
In fact, it's pretty much perfect.
Is incredible.
Before we continue in this video, my name is Kip Jackson. Start Somewhere is my brand. I just love filmmaking, photography, and just overall getting better at what I love to do every single day. So if you like any of that, stay tuned and subscribe. Back to the video.
I haven't had this much fun filming with a camera in so long.
That is the A tier for this list. That is the highest camera that I recommend for shooting weddings. Maybe an FX3 is pushing it, but the A7S III is honestly perfect for video in general. Disclaimer, this is all gonna be from my perspective. I have used every single camera on this list, and I shoot mainly with Sony cameras. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect your budget or these items in general. I just wanna rank these items in terms of how efficient they are in your workflow and their longevity and what they can do for you in the future. A tier really provides you a lot of room for growth. B tier is really good for now. And then C tier is just getting into and learning a lot of the processes. Now, the B tier of this list, obviously sticking with the same Sony cameras, would be the Sony A7 III, the Sony A7 IV, and the Sony A7S II. I would include the Sony FX30, which is around like $1,800, but it is a crop sensor camera. All those cameras are great video options still in 2023. And now for that budget, newcomer to the field type of camera. And this includes the entire A6000 line. A6000, A61, 2, is there a 2? I don't know. 3, 4, 5, and 6000. All those cameras are great when you want to get into content and wedding filmmaking, primarily the A6100, A63, and A6400, all shooting 4K, 30p, and 24p. Amazing cameras, and they have a flip out LCD, which is great for video in general. This is the Zhiyun Crane 2S. I always say that word wrong, but this is like the A tier when it comes to stabilization. It is a bit heavy, but it can handle an A7S III with a monitor, microphone, accessories, all that. Next is the Zhiyun Weeble S, and I always say it wrong again, just deal with it. This is perfect for like setups with like an A7 III, maybe not a monitor, maybe just an A7 III and a microphone, or a DSLR that's a crop sensor like A6000 series with a couple of accessories. Yes, it is a little bit lighter, but honestly, I've had it fail on me a couple of times. That's why I add this extra handle here by actually Momen. I'll put that in a link in the description below to give me a little bit more stabilization. Now, this is C tier for stabilization, mainly because you can't move with it. Honestly, if you can move with this, then you don't belong in wedding filmmaking. You belong in, I don't know, ninja school or something. Having a good and reliable 1 or 2 of these with you on wedding filmmaking is a game changer, especially when you don't have to worry about it falling over or changing the settings on it really quick. Get you a good tripod, because that is a good investment for now, for the future, and even maybe for photography or something like that. Using your gear to capture high quality sound or using your editing software to implement a high quality sound design is often more important, if not just as important, as your visuals. This video is in no way sponsored by Rode, and they didn't send me over any of these products. This is all bought with my own money. I just really rely on them heavily when it comes to wedding filmmaking because they're super efficient and awesome. Just straight up awesome. For wedding filmmaking, a shotgun microphone like this is honestly your best bet in most case scenarios. Something like this Rode Video Mic Go 2 or Rode Video Mic Pro Plus is a great choice. This is lightweight, easy to mount in your camera, and it offers you exceptional sound quality. I would include this on my A tier because it's really expensive in the grand scheme of things. If you're trying to make that next step and utilize this even in terms of filmmaking in general, not just wedding filmmaking, this is a great start. You could plug this onto your groom, plug this on to someone who is talking at the moment, and you could take it a step further and buy this lavalier here, hook it up, and you get even more directional sound. This is a Sennheiser MKE 400, and I also include that on that list. This is a little bit better than this microphone. This is around a $99 microphone. This is like $149, $199, and this is actually even better in terms of sound quality. The only drawback is that it's battery powered, so just keep an eye on your battery life and stuff like that. This is the Saramonic V-Mic Mini. This is like the B tier. Honestly, I didn't really like this microphone when I got it, especially when I were to plug it into my A7 III or my A7S III, just because I heard a little bit of hissing in the background. Now that could be this model, but this sound quality, this experience from Saramonic wasn't that good. However, it is a much more budget friendly option, and getting something like a Rode Video mic or a Sennheiser MKE 400. My budget tier would be using the in-camera audio or just using a lavalier, a really long wire lavalier. This does inhibit you from moving far away from your subject, and it does really affect the video quality. If you want really crispy audio now and you want to dial into the DJ settings even, this is a great option. This is a Tascam Porta Capture X8. Now this is something that you can use to mix sounds. You can get multiple sound sources. You can have in-camera plugged in the wireless lav, also have the DJ system going and another microphone plugged into the top. This is for somebody who's experienced and who's really been in the editing process and understands that you need multiple sources of sound to really get that sound design quality and overall wedding experience to the viewer. Drones really aren't needed for wedding filmmaking, but they can help you introduce a wedding or end a wedding, especially in the video. Just really do a lot by having that extra cameraman in the sky. Now, these are things that would make my journey as a wedding filmmaker easier, and I can make more money in the process without spending too much extra on the other things. Now, in my next video, I'll include things like lenses, lens filters, batteries, drone batteries, monitors, batteries for those monitors, just a lot of extra things that you might need, like laptops, editing softwares, and just overall extra things that are really minute and are for the after the fact in my next video. All this gear in your arsenal, you'll be able to capture all the special moments of a couple's wedding and create the beautiful film for them to remember forever. Thanks for watching. My name is Kip Jackson. Start somewhere is my motto. Good luck to all you guys out there just starting. And for those of you guys that have been watching the channel for a long time, let's get it. Let's get creative. Peace.